back, universe, to episode 6 of Off the Rails bonus content.
Am I even alive right now?
Yeah, you're doing all right.
Fantastic.
We're here with Shannon Shambo again, the least Irish person in the room
I've ever met.
Just dark everywhere.
Yep.
The hammer.
Okay, so we're going to talk about some... Whoa, look at those
She is
muscles.
It won't go up because
She
it's
is-
too big.
She's
Dude, you-
cut to the bone.
It's like they traced you to make olive oil.
Oh, I should be
They
here
just
for
put
Halloween.
a piece of paper up to you, and that's how they made olive.
I don't work out anymore, so.
I just... As soon as we even mentioned the word Irish in the original show, just right away the fucking arms go up like...
Yep. Guns.
I'm ready to fight.
All right. So let's talk about your cock-sucking father.
Wow.
I'm gonna make him watch this on.
Yeah.
Or listen.
This motherfucker's been ducking me for 18 years.
I just had a conversation with him again, and he said she is coming.
She can come all she wants. Okay, here's the story. I helped this son of a bitch move when I was like 15 years old.
I even
and
remember this.
And he promised me a steak dinner. And I never saw him again. He's been on the run.
How many years?
15? Wait a
15
minute.
year-
I was
More.
15.
19.
Motherfucker, I'm even more mad.
Where's my steak?
I'm even 4 more years mad.
He keeps saying, Shan, I know we gotta take him. And we're gonna take his girlfriend, and we're gonna go eat some steaks. I said,
You can bring my
she's
girlfriend,
not allowed, but I'm sneaking her in anyway.
She can buy her own steak.
He's
not
buying it.
No.
And I get one.
No.
Yeah, he said.
She didn't do any work.
Didn't put in the work.
Yeah,
Nope.
seriously.
No, that's bullshit. I will slap your steaks right on the ground. Here,
I'll
buy
buy
that,
Molly's.
bitch.
Look
Okay,
at
me and Shannon will sit at a separate table and have our own dinner.
Yes, you guys
That's
have your
good.
candlelit dinner together.
Perfect. You and...
I'm gonna just eat it glaring at him like this is way too long, motherfucker.
Where do you want to go?
We were supposed to go to Brett Favre's Steakhouse. Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, you did it.
He broke his own rule of the man he hates.
Oh, it's taking forever.
Buzz it hard,
Yeah.
dude. Wow. Oh.
Ooh, I set you up.
Damn, you did.
Never
So
would
where
I...
were we going?
If anybody was
We're going
gonna...
to somebody's steakhouse.
Wow.
Is it still around?
I always thought that would be me first. No.
Voldemort
I
Steakhouse.
thought I was going to. Voldemort's.
He
Shall not be
who
named.
shall not
Oh,
be named.
I get it.
There you go. You
Yeah.
catch on. You got that Irish brain working a little slow.
It's a little drunk.
So yeah, we're going to. I don't care where we go. Now it's time.
GW Steakhouse?
What is that?
Apparently something fantastic
George
if she's
Webb?
doing that.
George Webb's? You think I'm gonna wait 19 years to get a fucking George Webb steak?
A cube steak.
Oh my god. I heard it called the steakhouse. My boyfriend's friend. He's like, we're just going to GW Steakhouse. I'm like, where the fuck is that? I was so mad. George Webb's. I was like,
Oh jeez.
Go.
Nope.
GW's.
Molly's not getting a free one. You're not getting a free one. I'm getting a free one.
and us.
And that's final.
That's how it goes.
All right.
19 years in the making. I should get a couple steaks out
He's
of
probably
that.
going to
just
wait till 20. So,
All right.
2018. July of 2018. That's 20
Dude,
years.
the steak he owes me can vote. He's an adult.
You should go to
My
Walden's.
steak
Then you
can
should
join
get
the army.
you should get one of those aged ones that
Yeah, I need some Colby. This has got to be a good steak now.
Walden's?
I will take
supper
all
club?
of his shit
Yeah, supper club.
from where he lives now, and I will bring it back to where
To
I moved
Jackson?
it. Yeah, I will move back to the original house. I will move it all back.
I'll tell him you said it. Or I will make him listen to this.
Okay. Here's the next thing I got written down. You want to read that for us right there?
Nope.
Come on.
No.
I'll read it.
It's number 2 on the bullets there.
2 of Shannon's favorite words of all time, and I'm going to give my best radio voice for it. Let's talk about panties and the word moist.
I
Moist.
should have closed my eyes. I heard it all just so clear.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Why do you hate the word panties? Panties.
Because you're trying to sound
Peeled
sexy
off
or something.
panties.
Pulling
What's
them down.
worse? I can say those two. I
Say
don't
one.
like it.
It'll be on
Give
the
it to
internet
me.
forever. Let's hear some panties.
Panties.
Ew.
The first thing I've
Do you
ever...
feel me? You feel it?
Yeah.
Panties.
Okay. Now moist.
So if a girl's like, Molly's
Well.
like, take my panties off. That's not gross?
No.
Do you say that?
No.
No, because
It's
I just
gross,
rip them
right?
off before she can say anything.
Right, yeah.
I just
that's-
King Kong.
Yeah, I rip them in half, not Molly's. But
You bust in there and rip her out over all
there you go, Tom. They don't have to talk about it.
Thanks, man.
Yep. See ya.
High five.
Boom.
You can say it, watch.
I watch my parents every day, so this is gonna be no big
This
deal.
will be change for you. You get a day off. You can watch me. Watch my sick red ass bouncing.
Can we have the lights down in here, please? Thank you.
Oh, sick.
Oh, yeah. So, how long have we known each other there, Yambo?
Since 94
94.
or 95.
95's you and I. 6th grade Badger.
Then 94. Yeah, that's crazy, hey?
Yeah, we went to the same elementary school.
Yeah.
And I have a Mr. Hurt guitar story, I
I
can
was
tell.
just looking straight at that right now. Guard it. Watch it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell your story.
Well, this cunt named Mr. Hurt.
Not me.
not Shannon.
Jeez.
I'll call her a cunt later. For a different reason. But this cunt, Mr. Hurt, was like a college football player and he thought he was a badass. So one day, he comes in and he put his guitar behind my chair. And when I backed up the chair, I knocked his cunty guitar over.
I think you went through it. I feel like it was in
I
it.
accidentally nudged it and it slowly tipped over and the neck of the guitar cracked. And it was just an acoustic fucking piece of shit guitar.
A decent acoustic wouldn't have
I remember
broken
that
at the
so
neck if it
differently.
just tipped.
What do you remember?
I remember like, and I don't know if it's just because
You
my
think I
child's
honky
mind.
tonk man smashed it? Like,
You lifted your chair to move back, and I swear the leg went through it. In my child's mind, I remember
the
this.
top of the neck of the guitar had a little crack.
His face
Right up there.
was instant beat
Maybe,
rip.
you cocksucker, you should put your toys up when you're done with them.
It was scary. I saw his face.
He called in a substitute teacher and put me in the little phone. We had a phone room. And he screamed at me for 3 straight days, making me call music stores, getting price quotes on it. They could hear me in the cafeteria getting yelled at by this fucking ape.
He was big, dude.
Why do I not know about this?
You weren't in our class.
Because it was...
Mr. Hurt's class.
Dude,
You had...
he wouldn't let me hand out my birthday treats.
This
After?
lethal.
Yeah.
Because that's right at the end of
Because
the
it was
year,
right
man.
at the end of the year. The teacher was retiring. It was my birthday. And he wouldn't let me hand out my birthday treats. And it got to the point where I just said, fuck you. I'm not coming back to school anymore. Summer vacation started. And I never came back.
I'm going to
And then I
Badger.
went to middle school.
I hope he listens to this somehow.
Oh,
some
if
way.
I ever see him, I know he's like a principal down in fucking Illinois or something. If I ever
Aw.
see that dude, sucker punch right to the fucking face. Like, oh, I grew up. He's got one coming, man.
Which, I just want to go off on a little side note here. I always thought it was bullshit when it's your birthday and you have to come feed
Yep.
everybody. No. You feed
You give
me.
me snacks.
Yeah. Fuck
I
that.
agree. Why do you do that?
Right, it's stupid.
I have something to say about this, actually. A fact I just heard.
Oh, the
Let's
muscle.
do it.
Do you know now you cannot bring homemade snacks?
Because of peanut
It
allergies.
has to be all store-bought.
Yep. When I was
Not in my job.
president of
Forget
the Honor
snacks.
Society, we had like a where all the groups were trying to recruit members and shit, which it's hard to recruit when you have to have a 3.5, so most of the people. But I made pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, and the chick was like, "You're not supposed to do that," like the big ball buster chick, but she liked me. So she's like, "You have to buy them from the store." But their cookie tray was $75 to hand out like 30 cookies.
Right.
So I made my own, and then she took one of my cookies and ate it, and I'm like, when you wake up, you're going to want to drink a lot of water.
Just saying.
She's like, fuck you. Yeah, I'm drugging the whole school. So
Is that why? Because of allergies? Or because
it
of
could
drugs?
be allergies, uncooked,
All of the
eating a
above.
soup, everything. There's just
Cooking it,
We don't know what your
How many
kitchen looks like.
people died when we were kids because they ate a bad
7.
treat?
All of them
7 people died.
in the world.
Fuck.
I do remember one kid, I don't remember who baked the cookies, but somebody ate somebody's cookie and broke his tooth out from a cookie.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
In elementary school?
Well, his genes shouldn't have such weak teeth.
God damn it.
I was always pissed off in kindergarten because this cocksucker was lactose intolerant. Bitch got apple juice instead of milk.
Who? You?
His name was AJ. I think he moved away. No, not this bitch.
You're pointing.
I'm just pointing to the world. This son of a bitch was so lucky that he was lactose intolerant. I'm like, why does he get apple juice and I have to drink shitty ass milk?
1%.
Yeah, I want apple juice.
Would
They're
have
like,
been
no,
much
you have to have milk.
Would have been much preferred as a child.
Yeah, everybody likes apple juice.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
No?
Molly, you don't like apple juice?
Sometimes, but
You like apple everything.
not
Not
applesauce.
juice.
She doesn't like applesauce.
Apple cider?
Above apple cider.
I should have gave
How do
my
you like
gallon.
apple cider and not apple
Was it
juice?
homemade?
What is wrong with
It
you?
depends on the type of apple
Do you have
juice.
that
Some of it's-
fine palate?
I don't know.
Most
Maybe.
apple juice is...
She doesn't have a fine palate.
There's different... Ocean Spray's gross.
Yeah.
And then, what's the other one? Out there.
Nuts.
Nope.
Mott's is a biggie.
In like a Ocean Spray.
Some apple juice has
Treetop
almost like a
size.
metallic like taste to it, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't like Ocean Spray.
That's like that domestic shit. Apple juice. You don't need that in
Then
your
make
life.
Your own homemade.
Press that shit.
Too sweet.
Yeah.
You remember when I got stuck in the rings in gym class?
Yes! By the feet.
I can picture this.
Oh my god.
They had gymnast rings, and in 5th grade I was kind of fat,
With a spike.
and I
He's
put
being
my
a
legs
badass.
through the rings. And then I'm just flopping my one leg.
And Mr. Kempy
Mr.
running.
Kempty running to try to save me because my whole ankle was going to pull off.
Oh yeah.
Help!
Great.
Dude, how did they even let us do that shit back then? Play on those fucking tall ass
We were
rings,
crybabies.
climb the rope to the top of the
That I did
ceiling.
not
with
like
a
that.
1-inch
I fell
net.
off that once.
I
You
didn't.
I hit the mat at the bottom mostly, so
Were you all the way at the top?
I was like 2 beads from the
Mat?
top.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to reach for it because I had never done it
bell or
before because I
something, right?
always struggled. I was finally to the top and I'm like waving for Mr. Held's attention and I was like, "Bleh."
Oh.
I got up. I was like, I watch wrestling all the time. I know how to fall.
No, I
Come
don't.
on.
Fall all the way down.
I
the
made
rope.
it like 2 notches up. That's it.
Done.
And then I don't know if in elementary school they had the rubber ones.
Like,
It's just
they had,
like a pole?
the
It was hard, right?
like I had an actual rope with like the beads on it.
We didn't have beads on our rope. We just had a straight rope.
Yeah. In McLean we had the beads, but when I went to Barton it was a straight rope and I could not do that.
I think when I went to
I
Dean
did
school,
that. I
there
didn't
was
even
like
use
a
my
rubber
legs. I just
bar,
armed it all the way up.
and you could
climbed up-
climb that. It
I
was like
climbed all the way to the top.
30. I can't.
How far do you think you could get today?
Still to the top.
We should
No
do that.
way.
Yeah, way.
You ain't getting your ass off the ground.
Let's find a gym that'll let us. But
There's
we need
no
the
way.
knots.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
there's a
probably
way that you have to
any
be able to climb to the
CrossFit
top
gym
and,
probably
like,
has a
climb to
rope
this
now.
thing.
Do a pull up.
Probably. I did
Oh, yeah.
4
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
That's a lot for me. I'm heavy.
Yeah.
I can do a half one.
A half one.
Can you do push-ups?
Yeah, I can do 1 on push-ups.
I can't do any. I seriously can't do
Yeah,
That's because
any.
of your
Yes, you
scrawny
can.
olive
Yeah,
oil arms.
I go
What are you
down
even
and that's
pushing?
it.
That's what I like.
You know.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll let you know when you're done.
Yep.
You go down, and that is
That's
all.
all I do.
No wonder why you got a successful business.
Yeah.
Come to my private shop. I'll go down.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you. That'll be
That's my
16
slogan.
bucks.
Yep. Hey, I'm bald, bitch.
10 bucks.
Awesome.
I would kill to be Costanza right now.
$10.
10 bucks. A bargain.
Yeah. Could either get 2 for 32 or 3 with $2 still left over.
Is there like a frequent buyer club, like a punch card?
Punch card. Yeah.
6,
I do.
6, 10.
We got her spitting up.
Snorting water all over my room.
Nope. I held it in. Molly's got a punch card, right?
How was it, Molly?
What?
How was her service?
Shannon's always amazing.
Thank
What
you,
do you
Molly.
think? She goes down.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Down.
it.
Well, I just,
Yeah.
I know, I'm certain the male, like, part of
How did the
the
women
business.
feel about it?
The male clientele's fine, but I wanted to hear from a female.
Don't worry.
guest.
If you're down there long enough on Molly, you'll get some Irish help.
That does remind me of Molly Malone. That was an Irish prostitute.
Going downtown
Dublin.
for $16.
How do you know?
I was there.
Molly
They have
Malone.
statues of her all around.
Why would this statue a prostitute?
Some of them like to say she wasn't. She was. There's a song about her and everything.
Well, then it's true.
It is. We would sing it. It's a little nice Irish jig.
Sing it.
Song. I'm not going to sing it.
Sing it for me.
Do
Well, then
it.
speak it.
I don't remember it. You
You're
could Google it.
You're full of shit. Oh,
Molly
mobile
Malone.
phone device?
Use that fancy light up machine box.
Yeah.
Please.
Molly
All right.
Malone.
Well, you guys keep talking. Tell me the story here.
Okay.
What do you got in your sheet there?
Oh, we're running out of topic ideas.
Let's talk about 6th grade music class a little bit.
I can picture you right now. That's the first time I ever saw your muscle.
Yeah.
When we were singing, Lean on Me.
Lean on me.
Yep. And he's like, should I just do it in front of the whole class? So then when you're not strong, you had to flex in front of everybody.
Still doing it today.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Sinead O'Connor sings Molly Malone?
Yikes.
That's probably not the
Not the real version.
best
It's
version.
too old.
Oh.
And then we had Mr. Stetler, and he taught us how to play Horse with No Name on the acoustic guitar.
What?
Remember?
No.
3 chords, man.
Was that in 6th grade?
Yeah, and then we played
Crying cockles
Eric
and
Clapton
muscles.
and Babyface's If I Could Change the World.
What is a
Remember that?
cockle?
No. A cockle is a
Cockleburr.
it's a shell, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says nothing about her sucking dick.
The other song.
Thank you, ambient background noise. Trying to have a fond memory with my friend here.
Yeah. Talking about music class.
Like my first middle school crush girl. Thanks.
Oh, was I?
You're the first girl I ever made laugh. How do you not like that?
Oh, that's sweet. I just learned something new about you.
Yep. And we had music class and home base at Mrs. Nino.
Yes.
And he wanted to get the home base.
Were you?
Oh, nobody gets to the base though.
Everybody's got a different home base.
Everybody has a different home base. Yeah.
Were you in there when she busted her eye open?
Yeah.
That was our home base class?
Yeah.
I don't remember when.
No, I don't think it was our home base. I
But
think
you were in that class.
yeah,
English class.
when she got busted her
Tripped
shit.
over the backpack.
Yeah, were you in there?
Yep.
No, I just heard the
Yeah.
scream.
I
I
read
don't-
about it.
I
Yeah.
ran
I was
out
in
and
the
almost
schools.
puked in the bathroom. I was gone.
Yeah, because you can't handle a
No.
dangling eye. Because remember when like Carrie Gonwa told us the eye story?
Dangling
'Cause
eye.
That's the first time I remember. We were in 6th grade.
Was I ready to throw up again?
We were in music class, and you told me that Carrie Gonwa was at like Chuck E. Cheese back in the day with Tyler Comp,
I'm getting
and they came
nervous.
around the corner, and they ran into each other, and like her eye popped out for
I
a
said
second.
that?
You told me this.
That
and
kind
you
of
were
does
like,
sound familiar. Oh, yeah.
Shannon and a popping eye did not work.
Ironic, I was Carl for Halloween.
Right.
She was a
Yeah.
fishmonger and part-time prostitute.
Yeah, see? Thank
Wow.
you.
So maybe
It's
that's where the
true.
whole thing came from with
The
fish.
cockles and muscles.
A cockmonger.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, sick.
She died
Yeah.
of a fever.
Yep.
Fever, air quotes.
That's
Mm.
called herpes and gonorrhea.
Just
Back
so
in
you know.
Syphilis.
the day. Yeah.
That
Al
gives you a
Capone
fever.
style death.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But she didn't really do anything cool. She was just...
Well, when you take your horse-drawn carriage ride around Dublin, they'll tell you a little bit more.
They'll
But
tell you.
a lot of them like to say there are no streetwalkers, but I saw one when I was there.
They're street
And it
walkers.
wasn't Molly Malone. She had leaves all in her hair and like fishnets on with like shorts up there. Like, well, what's that? She had leaves all in her hair.
She just
Just
slept in the
stumbling in.
park
Yes.
after a night of doing Molly and
Malone.
fucking drinking.
Yeah. Oh, doing real Molly, yeah.
that
That
the bad.
She just carried baskets of mussels and then
And
sucked
cockles.
dick once in a while.
That's what they want you
Let's
to know.
make statues? What the fuck?
Yeah,
They're not
she's-
even saying she did
she's
anything
there.
cool.
I don't remember much. That was 2012.
And that's it.
Well, at least you know I'm not lying.
All right. Molly Malone.
Molly Malone, everyone.
Yep,
Your
that's
history
the
lesson
statue.
for today.
I got a picture of that.
Yeah, right
Look at
there.
her boobs.
Okay. Yeah, her titties are like hanging out in the
I
statue.
told you.
She must have been a good ass prostitute if she only had to do it part time and they made statues of her.
And she's got songs.
Man.
Songs.
Sounds like Dropkick Murphys would do that
All
or
right.
something.
Or flogging Molly.
Yeah. Shannon,
Yes.
What is the weirdest thing you were ever asked to do for a haircut?
Like the weirdest haircut?
Yeah, and you're like, you really want me to do that to your head?
My friend Sherry, actually. Okay. She has long hair. She was in my belly dance class with me. And she's still my friend.
I'm intrigued. Go on.
She's in my
She's
gut
super cool.
dancing
Very
class.
artsy. Very artsy. And she came in and she wanted a change. Her hair's like down here. She wanted me to cut her sides into something from Star Trek. They're like, you can't see this really. They're angled like to here.
Yeah, describe.
From the ear down
Little
to the
peaks.
ear
From
to
my ear to your chin in a diagonal forward
Okay.
direction. Kind of like a long sideburn, but just the front of your hair and everything else is long. Like a mullet, kind of.
A reverse mullet.
Yeah, and
Kind
she
of
showed
silly,
me, do you watch Star Trek enough to know?
I only watched the original
I do.
and Next Gen.
Yeah, okay, I think it was
I know.
further in. So you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And so she was showing me pictures, and she's like, what do you think? I'm like, I don't like it. She's the one person I could really be honest with, and I had to do it. And I think she regretted it later. But if I could draw it, it would look funnier than what I'm trying to explain. They were to your jaw, and her hair was down to almost her butt.
Weird.
That's probably the weirdest haircut I've ever had done.
That's pretty
Besides
strange.
mullets.
I think you should tell him about the guy recording and what led after that.
Wait, what's that?
Okay. This isn't a weird haircut. This is a weird client.
Sweet.
He, I'm not saying names because he lives in general area of,
Where you
Okay.
live,
yeah. Okay. So, he's kind of weird, nice, quiet guy. He came in with a camera or something in his pocket, and it's recording when you wax his eyebrows and stuff. We're like, so that's weird.
Yeah.
Also, a friend, hold on, I'm trying to word this right. There's a website called
Wax my shit.
My Fet Life. Fet
Okay.
Life, perhaps?
Fet life?
Fet. Like fetish.
Okay.
This guy's on there. And there's a list of things he likes, like hair ripping, dominating hairstylist.
That's a thing. I suppose there's a thing
There's-
for everything,
yeah.
pretty much.
Whoa.
There's different lists you can do. So,
So do you like
head
smack him with the
shaving.
hairbrush when you?
because we don't cut his, he must shave his own head, but wax his eyebrows. Yeah, he likes hair ripping.
Does he have an erection while you're doing it?
Maybe.
Can't
I
tell
won't
with
look.
the...
Just give
Well,
him
I
a
don't
look.
do his hair, so he doesn't have a cape on.
Okay.
Just the waxing. So, yeah, so, and he's a very nice guy, and you would not think that this guy was into that stuff, but there's a whole list of things.
So he recorded you doing his eyebrows.
I think
So
yeah.
he basically went
And then
home
he
and
went
jerked
home.
off to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just jizzed all over his TV screen.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, so
To
every time he
your
would come back in, it's like,
hands.
I don't get him.
Ripping it.
Somebody else get him. My hand.
Your hands.
You like it? Yeah, so when he would come in, we would all get very, like, I'm not doing it, you do it.
right.
Yeah. So that's a weird thing, not a weird haircut.
Was it like
yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
As soon as you rip his eyebrows off, it's an instant
And he's like,
erection.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, how did that feel?
Do the other one.
Yeah.
Do the other one.
Yeah.
Do the other one slower.
I mean,
It's not a race. It's
so
not a race to rip my eyebrows off. I want to enjoy this.
Yeah. Yeah.
that,
Yeah, I forgot
that
about
steals
that.
a little thunder off my next one, but still, like we were talking about you being almost like a makeshift therapist sometimes,
Yeah.
and you've heard some things where you're like, eh,
Yeah.
one guy had hemorrhoids, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what's like probably the weirdest line that's ever stuck out to you when somebody said that and you're cutting and you're just maintaining your professionalism going, did he really just say that to me? Like,
Oh, boy.
wow.
Let me think. I haven't had any in years, but yes, in
Try to hit on you?
Oh, I'm sure
In
that
a
happens
weird-
a lot.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because
Oh!
you've got older now.
Okay. I was working what
You finally got.
do I got wrinkles? Okay. So I'm doing a haircut on a man, and then I see flowers are up at the front desk. Somebody's there, and I'm like, oh, who got flowers? You know, I'm like, oh, cool. So then I'm finishing the haircut, and somebody's saying, Shannon, there's a guy up there. When you have a chance, he wants to talk to you. And I'm like, oh, did Josh send me flowers and the delivery guy needs to talk to me? So I'm like, oh, okay. So I finish this guy's hair. And I go up there and this man turns around and he's wearing normal clothes, nothing like a delivery guy. And I'm like, hey. And he's like, hey. He's like, oh, he has a southern accent.
Oh, the worst.
Old. Like 50s. Maybe 60. 50, 60. Anyway.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah. And so he's like, hi, what do you say? I'd get a haircut, but I have my kid here, and I'm sorry, but, and then I just wanted to hand these to you, and he's talking really fast.
Doing the southern jab talk.
Yeah.
Trying to smooth you over real quick.
And I want to know if you'd like to have dinner with me sometime, and I'm
Holy
like,
fuck.
and I'm like, oh, yeah, it was a wink and a snap.
Holy fuck.
He's handing me a bouquet of long stem roses.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I'm like,
That's a fuck me flower.
yeah. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend. He's like, oh, well, a guy's got to try, right? And he's laughing, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm like,
Did he get on a horse with his kid? Honk. Clunk.
And I'm like really awkward, and I'm like, oh, here's your flowers, I'm sorry. And he's like, no, you can keep them. And I'm like, okay, thanks. And I'm like,
You tried giving him flowers back?
yeah, I don't know him. And they're like, you must have cut his hair sometime. And I'm looking, he has a card in there, and he squirted it with cologne that stunk. It was old.
Some Jovan Musk.
Yeah.
Whoa, he was trying to pheromone, like, biological warfare.
So
Fuck
I'm
you.
reading the card.
Kid.
Yeah, it's like a 5-year-old kid, and I don't know this guy. So, like, I'm looking him up on the computer because his name's on there. It has his home number, his cell phone number, and directions to his house.
Whoa.
And I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, dude, 6. So I'm looking him up. I cut his hair like a year before, once. And I'm like, that's weird and stalkery. So I gave the flowers to a girl, but I kept the card so I could take
And
them
then
home
this
to
girl
Jen.
is telling a story. This crazy bitch gave me flowers.
No, she works with me. I'm like, dude, you want the flowers?
Like, I'm not a
She's
lesbian.
yeah?
I don't want the flowers.
I
What's
was
going
like-
on? These are fuck me flowers.
Yeah, I forgot about that story, so. Yeah.
He didn't tell his kid, like, say hi to your new mom.
Yeah, right. There's your mommy.
Yep.
Yeah, it was gross.
Go
I
tell
was
your new
really,
mommy
like,
to-
my stomach hurt. It was gross. He wasn't
that's
cute.
awesome.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what's it like having a kid?
It is very tiring.
Yeah.
And awesome.
Oh, that must be so tiring putting a fucking DVD
You
in the
son of a
DVD
bitch.
player.
Yeah, I
and
used to be one of those people
doing
like,
nothing
oh,
right now.
mom's got a hard life.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
real tough.
My kid's an animal, though. He's not a sit down and just play with his toys.
He's
a
cannonballs off the
jumps
couch.
off the yeah. Did you
Saw
see it
that.
on
I
Snap?
did see
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yep, that's my kid.
Okay.
He's always go. It's tired. He sleeps good, so I do get sleep at night. But between work, if I were a full-time mom, it'd probably be easier. But working a kid,
Yeah.
I ain't having any more.
Smoking a pancake,
One's
working a
good.
kid.
Yeah, pipe a trip.
Pipe and a clip.
Bong and a blintz.
No, but what's it like having a kid? Like birthing a
Well,
kid.
let's talk about that.
All right.
I was in labor for 29 hours. Yeah, I went into labor at work.
Why don't you just not be in labor that
Yeah,
long?
just
Just
kill
fucking
me.
do it.
They won't.
Why? What are you,
You have to
waiting on?
wait
Holding on.
till the hole's big enough, right? Is that what you gotta wait for? Yeah.
Capsizing. Crowning.
Yeah.
The
So...
kid, the hole's fine. Yes, it's fucking big enough. The kid is just right out. Just slides.
was hard to have a kid. I even had an epidural, and it was hard. I didn't know when I was pushing because I couldn't feel anything. I was
Okay.
crying, and
Did
I
you
had
shit your pants
oxygen.
or shit?
Yeah, I
You shit?
asked. I
Like,
couldn't
I
tell.
shit.
I did ask.
Give it to me straight.
I was like, dude, did I poop? Yeah, you did. Oh
I
my
didn't
God,
feel
I knew it. Yeah, I had to have an episiotomy.
What's that?
They cut you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Yeah. Stitch her back up.
Yep, it's gonna get gross. I'm gonna tell you. So they had to sew me up then for like an hour.
Did your boyfriend tip the doctor for extra stitches?
I think so. 'Cause
I would.
Hit her again, Doc.
It's not. Yeah, it was
No,
bad
no.
for a long
Hit her
time.
again, Doc.
After.
It was bad for a long time.
Well,
Yeah.
good thing they stitched you
I
up, or
also
you'd
had
just be
a
flapping
something out,
flapping around. Just,
a thing hanging out.
Oh,
I didn't tell you that. I told you it.
a thing
A
hanging out.
polyp, I think they called it.
You had a polyp?
I must have pushed so hard, I pushed something out, and it
Your
went back.
insides are coming.
I don't even care. I'll tell the world.
Don't tell the
My
fucking
universe.
world. Tell
Yeah,
my
tell the
uni-
universe.
Tell my
Yeah.
universe about your polyp
And
pushing.
that was it. Yep. And I told myself, don't look at it. And then you go in the mirror and you're like, what is that? It looked
Oh.
like
Wow.
a blood sack hanging.
It looked like a testicle.
Speak it like it is.
That's what it looked like. And I'm like, what do I do about it? Because they're like, well, sometimes it'll go back up. We don't really know where it's coming from because you're so swollen down there. Or you might
Whoa.
have to have it cut off. So that's something I've never heard of before.
No,
Everybody tries
that's-
to prepare you for having a kid.
That's the first I've ever heard
You
of
get a
that.
big blood sack.
Yeah.
I guess it's not common, but it happens. Have you seen one? Yeah.
Well, that's because you pushed with the power of the Irish.
great.
Give me the phone.
Hammers down!
Like a rainbow was coming out while you were pushing.
Yeah. So that's how it was. And then the after part is the worst. So not birthing a child.
Pulling the placenta out, tugging on the cord.
No, weeks after.
Weeks after.
Yeah. At least for me.
Big adjustment to the body, and it's
Oh,
the healing
yeah.
and
Yeah.
coming back together.
Nothing like I thought. So they have to give you stool softeners
Really?
to poop. Yeah.
See, like, I've wanted to be a dad for a long time, and now I'm just scared.
No,
after
it'd be
listening.
great for you. You do
I don't-
it.
Yeah, but
you
I don't want,
do it.
my person to suffer.
And
you know?
I'm like, what did I
'Cause,
do?
like, I'm one of those types, like if I can't actually do anything to help, then I get frustrated because,
Yeah.
you know, it's my
Well, just
nature.
giving the baby to your woman, not making her get up,
Yeah.
it helped.
Yeah.
So for me, it was terrible. To sum it all up,
Did everything go back
Yes.
to normal?
it did.
In
It
the
went back.
Long term, worth it.
It
Short
went
term,
back.
disaster.
For a year, I would say I felt not normal though.
You're standing in a dress on a windy day, and it sounds like you're blowing on a jug.
Kind of. Seriously, not. I mean, kind of.
Is there a tugboat coming down the road, or what's going on? Nope, the wind's blowing. I'm wearing a dress.
Yeah. The woman's body is an amazing
You're-
machine.
That it is.
We're gonna have an impression off.
Oh God, what am I doing?
The best impression of a flappy vagina in the wind. Do it.
Ew! Do it.
Do it.
You gotta do it. No.
Okay,
Do it that way.
Do it, Shannon.
I can't. I'm gonna spit everywhere.
you do it. That was a strong wind, dude.
It's gale force, dude.
It's like hurricane.
Oh, that was good.
Okay.
And gross at the same time. Only because you didn't say the P word. It was
I would-
great.
Like to maintain to the universe that we are professionals here, as you just witnessed with your ears.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, that
we
was
just
good.
fucked your ear pussies.
That's the other word.
We did. She doesn't like
Pussy.
That's the worst.
Oh, it took a year before my pussy started
Moist.
blowing in the wind. Oh God.
It's hard.
Give me him one more time,
gonna
dude.
throw
Give me Oh man, we got fucking 14-mile-an-hour wind out of the northwest.
How can you tell? Well,
I'm gonna microphone my Shannon's dress here. That's how we tell the wind direction.
Oh my god.
it's a northwesterly wind today. A little strong.
Yeah. Oh man, those guys up in Luxor are gonna get a reeking breeze today. Oh,
Oh.
let's hope you folks don't have the polyp bust.
I hope no. I wonder how many women have had that.
Yeah, now I'm interested.
Me
See if we
too.
get anybody that writes
They
in
don't have
about
the
it.
guts to talk about it. Yes.
If you had it, you can tell us about it. Not in
Yeah.
the script, but just be like, it happened
it
to
was
me.
me.
You
I
can
had
be
one.
anonymous,
yeah.
but we're just curious to like see who's in Shannon's number class
'Cause I
for
know
that.
I can't be the only one.
So that was the first I've ever
I know
heard
my
of it
mom got
today.
Oh, me
the
too.
snipper, and they didn't even give her anything.
The
She took it.
episiotomy.
Yeah, she took it. Oh, I thought there was a hair. She just no anesthetic, no nothing, no epidural. They just fucking snip. Sounds like you're cutting construction paper.
Josh said it was like a switch or an X-Acto knife. Like it was like a.
Whoa.
I don't know. I didn't feel it.
Luckily.
Thank God.
I did all of this with no anesthesia.
What did you do?
Did it live. I got this chip, this knocked out, and these crook with a knee to the face in
Holy
5th grade.
Frick.
And like we were poor, so my mom couldn't afford the anesthesia, so I did it all live.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was you could just smell your
Yeah.
gums burning in the drill, and I was just locked into that chair, dude.
Yeah.
Just,
I felt the drill once with a cavity, and oh man, no.
And the dentist.
I haven't gone to the dentist since I moved your dad.
19 years. Really?
Oh, fuck the dentist, man. They always fuck me up when I go there.
Go to my dentist.
You had so many like retainer issues. That fucking thing kept breaking all the time.
Mhm.
It was bent. They couldn't. Like it was a place right next to where Burger King was,
Yeah,
in front of the
fucking
Paradise
right on
Mall.
Main Street in West Bend.
Yeah,
Cocksucking
It's not there anymore.
Go to mine. She's Jackson. Really good.
but yeah,
Yeah, and then the fucking cocksucker has the audacity to make fun of me while I'm in there. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Beavis Jaw?"
wow.
Like Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah, because I have like a underbite or underbite.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, you got one of them big bottom jaws like Beavis."
Jeez.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude's like making fun of me. I'm like, "But I'm gonna kick your ass."
Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah, I remember that surgery. The dentist afterwards goes, "I'm gonna be honest with you." He goes, "You are one tough little bastard." He goes, "I've seen adult men have way more problems. Your mom owes you something for when you get out of here." And I was like, "Sweet."
Yep.
Dude.
Dick's Pizza Sunday.
Quarter
Not what I
Sunday?
said.
25-cent Sunday.
I got a subscription to Sports Illustrated out of it, which was a big deal when you're a poor kid.
Dude,
So that's
you got
pretty
a knee
sweet.
to the face?
Knee to the face. And playing football at a birthday party, I picked off quarterback, and it was tackle. They gave me an angle that I wasn't going to try and go through, so I was literally walking out of bounds to not get tackled. And the kid who I picked off grabbed me by the hair, and he slid down. So in order to not get bent backwards, I turned this way, and then his knee went up and kneed me right in the face.
Oh, dude.
And like I felt this tooth get knocked out. Well, almost. There was this much of it, and they had to drill it out.
I'm puking.
So when that happened, like the teeth got knocked out, I could see like the blood and like my teeth in the grass. Then I stood up, and Jake goes, "He's up. You better run, because this motherfucker's gonna kill you now." And that dude ran.
Wow.
But it was brutal because I didn't go home from the party because I had to prove that I was badass. But the
you
next,
just had a nerve ending.
yep.
hanging out.
Oh, dude, we stayed up and played NES World Cup all night and watched Rookie of the Year.
Are you like
Awesome.
messing with your mouth all night? I'm not like, dude,
Oh yeah, it was brutal. Every time you touched it, it was agony. But
Dude,
the-
if I'm missing half a tooth, I'm done with the party.
I kept
Yeah.
going.
dude.
The hardest part though was the next day because the kid, his name was Lewis. His dad made us pancakes. You wanna know what hurts? Get syrup in your fucking broken mouth of nerve endings. I ate a fucking pancake piece and I was like, tears are rolling down my face. And I'm like, I'm fine. My mom will be here in an hour. It's fine.
And it just sticks to it.
Oh,
Oh,
it was-
syrup.
That
Oh.
was fucking lethal.
Wow.
Sweet maple syrup in your
Oh.
busted ass nerve endings. And this piece of plastic, I have to get it fixed. But this
It's a tooth?
This piece of plastic's been in my face since 5th grade, and they told me it was temporary and it will never, ever last. They said as soon as you eat an apple or a piece of celery, that fucker's going to break until you can get something more permanent. Because we were poor.
Yeah.
It has survived everything.
Holy shit.
Boxing
Is it
fights,
screwed in?
actual punches, no.
Oh, it's just
It's
glued
just,
or whatever?
It's just,
or
yeah, it's like up.
adhered?
It adhered up here.
A
in the
glue
thumb.
stick.
Glue stick. Bo's got one. He had his tooth knocked out.
I was born without 2 teeth.
Yep.
Like the kid on Stranger Things. I remember I didn't dig it out of your puke out of the toilet.
See, we're friends.
Oh, yeah.
We're all
I
friends.
forgot. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. My hand was, good thing I have little arms. Go up the toilet.
Yeah, I puked my retainer out.
Yeah, I forgot
My
all
hands are
about
too
that
big
until
to
right
get it.
now. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
That's a good friend right there.
That's
Right.
not, I was scared. They're like, him and my brother just, don't look. And I was in the toilet like, ah!
Reaching for teeth.
In the puke.
Fired.
I got it.
You did get
I
it.
forgot
Thank you.
all about that.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
brought
that's
up
all right.
another memory.
Yeah, look at what you did.
I had my teeth pulled out when I was a kid. That's why Alex and I drink different.
Yeah.
We always drink to the side because we didn't have my 4 front teeth. I don't know. I went to the...
That's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like 5 years old, though. It was my baby teeth that they took out.
Oh, so your adult teeth never came in?
2 of them came in. Half of them bailed.
Oh.
I'm betting 50%.
Yeah, I thought that was going to happen in back.
No, Dude, they called it oral surgery, but it was a fucking scene from Saw. I remember...
Before Saw.
This is like one of my first memories I've ever had in my life was going to the dentist. That's why I don't go to these fuckers anymore. This guy, like, he just, like, kneels on my chest and grabs the pliers and just rips my 4 front teeth out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when my brain just decided, we're online now. Now we're going to remember life. It's
Yeah.
like my first memory.
Oh.
And my dad was like, whatever you do, don't rip his teeth out. And then I came home and he was going to go beat the dentist's ass.
Why did they take them out?
I guess they were rotten, but I do remember him, like, beady sweat, trying to pull these things out. Like, maybe they weren't that rotten, dude.
Yeah.
And he, like, ripped my 4... Try eating an apple when you're a kid with
Yeah.
no front teeth.
Not
Yeah.
even
You're
just
like
the front two.
side gumming it. No, it was the front 4.
Yeah, and Foz made fun of us all the time because we drank out of the side of our mouth, and I'm like,
No, we didn't have front teeth.
right, front teeth are fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bo always bites on the side with stuff, like an
Mhm.
apple.
Did he have the teeth problem?
He had his front tooth knocked out. A kid threw a helmet at him when, in the front yard and knocked his tooth out.
And then you adapt, and then you just stay.
He got it.
Mhm.
He's got a screwed in one. I think he had a retainer one, and then they screwed one in.
Oh, I need to get some screwed in
Get him
ones.
screwed in. He's still scared to bite, though. That was
Yeah.
years ago when he was little.
I need to have work done because this plastic on the edge now is
It's starting
killing
to go.
the enamel on these 2 teeth where it's
We're gonna
joined.
have to get one.
So I gotta get this taken out, get these fixed, and get this crowned.
It's time to go.
I'm
to
just,
the dentist.
I'm waiting and saving up money in my
Yeah.
HSA to get that shit
That's
done. It's not
expensive.
going to be cheap.
Do you have dental insurance? Anyone?
I do.
Is it worth it?
Mine apparently is.
If you have a mucked up mouth like I do, probably.
I don't have any because I only go for my cleanings, which is dumb because I could get a tooth knocked out.
It's definitely worth it, but you got to pay attention to what your limit is.
your deductible and
Your
all that out
deductible
of
and
pocket.
everything.
All right, we can talk deductibles and insurance shit after the show, but I think we're going to wrap up off the rails here.
Wow, my technicalist got
When
slammed.
she
Just
decided
got
she was
dissed.
getting in it, you just
She finally steps up to the plate and you just shut her
Shut her
down.
down.
I love it.
Aw.
Oh.
Sorry, Molly.
All right. Alex, should we do a read now that we're giving this shit away for free?
Yeah, now that we decided to gift you all with this nonsense that we've just been doing for the last 45 minutes, you can get our bonus content that'll be slowly released after our episodes at tomandalexuniverse.com. Can we link that? Is that linked through our Facebook page as well?
I believe so.
So, yeah.
Mo?
So if you prefer to take the Facebook route, of course, you can go to facebook.com/unipodcast. And remember that all of our regular episodes are on iTunes, YouTube, and SoundCloud, and any other major podcast hosting sites.
All right, and we'll thank our guest Shannon and her muscle
Thank
Lisa.
you.
Thank you, Shannon
It
and
was
Lisa.
fun.